Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Ryan, this is Disc Drive, and in today's video we're going physical media hunting on Vinted. Before we get started, like, share, subscribe. Yes, that's right, we are back with another Vinted physical media hunt. If you saw my previous one, then basically what we do here is I share my screen somewhere, it will appear up here shortly, and we look on Vinted and we're going to go hunting for physical media, DVDs, videos, Blu-rays, 4Ks, all of the above, basically, and see what we can find, see what my algorithm is showing me. I've got a few things on my watch list that I might purchase today. We'll see. I've got some funds on my Vinted account as I sold some things. So yeah, we may be picking stuff up today. I've also got two Vinted... Are they from Vinted? I'm not sure if these are from Vinted or not. We'll find out when I open them, but I've got two parcels to open at the end of the video. Okay, let's get into it. I will pop up, like I said, what I'm seeing here, and this is a Vinted version for iPad. So it may seem a little bit different if you use your phone. I know that on iPad it has 4 columns instead of 2. But yeah, this is what I'm seeing on my iPad. Like I said, there's a few things on my watch list which we'll get to and then maybe purchase later. But what I'll do is I'll go through my homepage a couple of times, refresh it if it gets a bit boring. Then we'll search for DVDs, 4Ks, Blu-rays, etc. So yeah, this is what the algorithm has decided to show me so far. Jennifer's Body, £10 on DVD. I swear I see that for 50p in charity shops a lot. Why is that now £10? Is that... Shall we look at the... See what the seller's saying on the... Iconic Cult Horror DVD Region 2. So why is it £10? That as a first thing that I see is not a good sign for this video. You can get some bargains on Vinted, but you have to be really quick. If you see something at a really good price, you can try your luck and send them an offer, but if it's at a good price already, you might as well just purchase it. Stars, Stripes Forever. I've not seen that before in my life. Great American Musical. A musical? It says region 1. I don't quite have a region free... I say I don't quite. You either do or you don't. I don't have a region free Blu-ray player, 4K player, whatever. I actually use my PlayStation 5. So if that's probably going to turn some people off. I know I need to get a proper thing, but for now it's doing the job. It's doing the job. What have we got? Bridget Jones's Diary, the trilogy there. There is 4 movies. Casper. Right. This Casper Blu-ray. I want this Casper Blu-ray. And I tell you what, it includes over 3 hours of bonus. 3 hours of bonus on 2 discs. Does that make sense? Anyway, but it comes with 2 other movies. So there's 3 movies in this disc. Casper Spirited Beginning and Casper Scare School. I want both of those movies on Blu-ray. But on the anniversary... Oh no, this is the 25th anniversary. On the 4K. On the 4K of Casper, it does not have those extra movies. So I really want this Blu-ray, but I don't want to pay £8, but I will add that to my watch list. Perks of Being a Wallflower, I do love that movie. I'm not going to pay £10 for it, though. I feel like I'm going to say that a lot in this video, especially because the price that you see in grey, not the blue one underneath, if you've never shopped on Vinted before, the price that you see, you have to add about £3 for postage. And if you're a regular Vintage shopper like I am, then you already know this and you don't need to know anything. The Greatest Showman, the musical, that's the DVD there, but there's also 2 programmes. There's a new musical that's opened, I think, in Bristol, but I could be wrong. So you see those popping up for extortionate amounts of money. Count Dracula 4K. I love a vampire movie. I've not seen this one, although it's brand new in packaging. 27 is a little bit much for me for that. I don't really want to pay £27. I used to have these Charmed DVDs. I had all of them from season 1 to season 6. And I know that there's 8 seasons, but I stopped collecting after season 6 because there's like 3 episodes on each disc. It means that there's like over 50 discs or something, so you might as well just get the box sets because there's more discs on these than there are on the actual box sets. So yeah, the space that you would need just for this collection is insane. But they were really cool, and they had little inserts of like the episode guides, which was really, really cool. I just couldn't have the space. Didn't have the space. Ballerina, I've not seen that movie. Sunshine on Leith. This was always in Poundland. Every time Poundland had physical media, this was on there. I did buy it once. I watched it once, and it wasn't for me. I do love a musical though, but it just wasn't quite for me. DVD bundle there for £1. Magic Mike, Bridesmaids, who's just not that into you, and What to Expect When You're Expecting. I would say for £1 that's pretty good. I mean, could I pick those up 50p each in a charity shop? Probably, but I think that's a good deal. Some comedy there with Sarah Millican. That's a new cover for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I've not seen that one yet, although it does look a bit beaten up. Does it? I don't know if it does. Is that kind of just look a bit ripped on the side there, but that's a cool cover anyway. £45 Superman and Lois DVDs. That's all of them? £45 for all 5 seasons? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no, 4 seasons. But the 4th season is there twice, right? Oh, I think it's just the slipcover. I do love a slipcover. What else do we have? So now we're getting into like CD territory. It kind of goes like physical media, and then it goes into like CDs, and then clothes, and then books. And I'm like, I don't want to see clothes personally on my homepage. Alice in Wonderland has just announced by Disney that there's a 4K coming. Although the comparisons between the previous version and the 4K, it looks really cloudy on the previous one, and I'm like, my Blu-ray does not look like that. Alice in Wonderland on Blu-ray looks really, really good if you've seen that. So I would recommend the Blu-ray if you didn't want to pick up the 4K. Look Who's Talking trilogy there for £1. Again, I would pick that up, but again, Blu-ray's my physical media of choice. There's a couple of my listings there, whatever, I forgot what it was called then. There's a couple of my listings there, but that's my page if you want to go and follow that. Batwoman, I've got the first season on Blu-ray. I've not watched it yet. There's so much on my watch list, but this is quite far down. But I've got the first season, and I know that after the first season they changed the actress or whatever. So, which is not an issue, but I'm intrigued to see how they've done that. A couple of Scooby-Doo movies. I love a bit of Scooby-Doo. Wurzel Gummidge. Oh my word. Very creepy character. That's a complete series 1. There's only 7 episodes in season 1. Interesting. But freaks me out. Summer of Blood. I've not seen that before. Relentlessly Unsympathetic. One of the best horror comedies in years. Interesting. It is Region B. I've not heard of that movie. Should I have heard of that movie? Santa Claus there with a slipcover for £4. That's quite a nice slipcover actually, from Studio Canal there. That's actually really nice. I'm going to watch that. Oh, yeah, I'm going to watch that. We'll maybe come back to that later. What do we have? Brave Little Toaster. £30 for the DVD of that. That cover looks fake to me. I don't remember seeing that little boy in the Brave Little Toaster movie. Does that artwork look weird to you? Does that... I'm pretty sure that boy was not in the Brave Little Toaster. I haven't seen it in years, so maybe he is. What is that? Are they the chapter times? From what I remember of the Brave Little Toaster, it was a movie, right? What is this? What does it say? Featuring the classic songs, Tutti Frutti and April Showers. Oh, maybe it could just be talking about the soundtrack. I'm confused by that DVD. We're moving on. Sky High there for £1. I have put that on my watch list, so we'll come back to that one. Urban Legend. I really want to see that movie. I've not seen that movie. But the Blu-rays tend to be about £5 or more. So again, I've as you can see in with the little heart, it's ticked there. So I have got that on my watch list already. I'm just going to keep an eye on it to see if the price goes down. I have noticed a lot of Bring It On movies are now popping up on Vinted. They've announced a Blu-ray box set, I think, of all 7 movies. I did do a ranking of the 7 movies. If you want to go and watch those, that's in a previous video. Go back and look at that. Snow Queen's Revenge. I grew up watching this movie. Well, this is the second one. This is the sequel. But really, I think it's a fun movie. Both of them, actually. I think it's more nostalgia that makes me think that they're really good. But the first one's got like Helen Mirren and David Jason in and things like that. So it's a really, really good cast in the first one. They do kind of change a couple of them for the second movie. Lost Boys. I recently picked up the trilogy of this for £8, I think, for all 3 movies on Blu-ray. Not watched them yet. Again, my watch list is quite extensive. Yeah, I've just finished watching Peacemaker season 1. I didn't watch it when it first came out, but I did buy the Blu-ray somewhere up here. Here? On this shelf? Ooh, I think this is my DC shelf here. But yeah, I've recently finished watching Peacemaker. I did enjoy season 1. A lot of it is James Gunn's comedy, which is a bit slapsticky, and then there's violence and things and blood and gore and things like that. But I did enjoy it. I thought it was a good season. And I will watch season 2 as well. Let me know if you've seen Peacemaker and see what you think of it. Let me know in the comment section below. Queen of the Damned there for £1. I would like to get that on Blu-ray. I think I'm watching that on eBay actually. We might look at my eBay later. We'll see how much time we've got. But I don't really want to be keeping you for too long, shall we say. Cool. I'm going to do a couple more swipes and then we'll refresh and see what is there when we refresh it. I recently bought the Blu-ray of Coyote Ugly, but this one's the extended cut and it's on DVD. And I'm just a bit like, does my Blu-ray have the extended cut? I don't think it does, and I would prefer to have the extended cut if I can. Okay, let's refresh. What have we got that's coming up? Harry Potter there, £9. Gilmore Girls. I do love a bit of Gilmore Girls, but I want, obviously, like the complete collection. Ideally in a box set altogether, but £2 there for the first season. What else we got? More Bring It On there. Freaky Friday and The Parent Trap for £1. That's a good little box set there. Dawson's Creek Complete Collection, £35. Again, not what I would be looking to pay on Vinted, unfortunately. But if that's a deal for you, feel free to go and get that. Waxwork Collector's Series by Lionsgate. What's this? I've not seen this movie. Inside the Wax Museum, a group of teenagers are aghast at the hauntingly lifelike wax displays of Dracula the Wolfman and the Mummy. Oh, I want to see this movie. How much is it? £10. We'll watch it. I'll keep it on my watch list. We'll see if that goes down a little bit. Again, ideally £1. But I know that obviously that's severely undercutting people, and I realise that I'm not going to get everything I want for £1. But yeah, we can try. Mars Attacks there, £10. The 4K is coming for that one, so maybe we'll see what comes out of the 4K before I splurge out on a Blu-ray. We're seeing a lot of similar stuff on here. Again, after you refresh, it's sort of just keeping the same items on my For You page. Ferngully 2, I've recently put that and the first one and a few others in a DVD bundle up on my Vinted, so feel free to have a look at that. The links are in the comment section in the description box below. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, my favourite TV show of all time. If you've not watched it, please go and watch it. It's on Disney Plus, but Disney Plus is currently the one that's like a really bad HD remaster. So if you can get the DVDs, you can probably get them for really cheap in CEX or something. Please do go and watch them because it's a really good show. Season 1's a little bit dated. Well, I mean, they came out in like 97 or something, 1997. So, yeah, it's all a bit dated, really. Couple more swipes, and then we will... Hellboy. What's this? Sword and Storm's animated DVD, complete with Phantom Limbs comic. So what is that, a TV series? I don't know much about Hellboy, but I do love a TV series, so... yeah, I don't know if that's a TV series or a movie or anything, but £9 there, and you get the comic there with it, which is cool. Kill Bill, I've got both of those on Blu-ray. I didn't get a chance to see the Whole Bloody Affair that was released in the cinema, but I've heard some good things. So, yeah. House Bunny, I'm watching that on Blu-ray. The Blu-ray's actually 50p cheaper on here. Well, the one that I've favourited, unless somebody's bought it, which I hope they haven't, because I was hoping to buy that today. But the House Bunny DVD, £1.50 there. All 10 seasons of Smallville, £75. Again, is that expensive? £75? I know you're getting 10 seasons, but I'm pretty sure you can get that cheaper. Mermaids. So, this movie, which, stay with me, but I bought this for 50p at a video DVD shop that was closing down. It was an independent one. It's an Australian movie, and I've not seen it anywhere else. I thought I had something really rare. I really did, and then I've just seen it here for £1. So maybe it's not that rare. But I've never seen it before, and I saw it for 50p, and I was like, oh, I'll buy it. I've not seen this before. It's an okay movie if you like mermaids and things like that. It's an easy watch. Coyote Ugly again. The complete collection of Halloween for £52. This is not... It's a DVD box set. This must be Region 1. It doesn't say. It's a nice box set though. I like this. I've never seen that box set before in my life. It's from Anchor Bay, so that to me says Region 1. Some minor damage to the external box, but everything else is in very good condition. I've got all the 4K, so I don't need that, but that's just a nice box set that I've not seen before. Sex and the City box set there. £7 for that whole box set. That's quite cool. Oh, it opens up and it's got all of them in there. Okay. £7. Not too bad there. Okay, we'll do a couple more swipes, and then what we'll do is we'll start searching for DVD, 4K, etc., etc. One more swipe. One more swipe. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's search for DVD. And spell it right, Ryan. That'll be good. And then see what comes up. We're looking for bundles. We're looking for things that are out of print that people might not realise that they've got. Xena Warrior Princess. I've not seen any of that TV show, although there was a clip online of her flying on a dinosaur, and the CGI was so funny to watch. Brittany and Kevin. Oh my word. £14. I didn't realise that was a TV series. Interesting. Jacqueline Wilson collection. Some DVD, Disney DVDs there. iCarly, Modern Family Blu-ray, American Dad. DVD bundle there, £4. House Bunny, Devil Wears Prada, Clueless. That's quite a good bundle for £4, I would say. But again, add £3 for postage. Rare Once Upon a Forest DVD, £12. Again, £12 for a DVD, I think is quite expensive. But if it's out of print, then I do understand. Wicked for Good there. Mighty Boosh, Hellraiser. Love a bit of Hellraiser. I'm currently making my way through them. The first one is great. I love the first one. Second one I did enjoy as well. But then the quality just goes down and down. I did not enjoy a lot of the later ones, but I'm still not through them all. So I might do a video ranking. All of the movies if that interests any of you. But yeah, I feel like that on this channel my video rankings don't do quite well in terms of viewership, but I enjoy making them. So if you enjoy watching them, let me know, and I can carry on making more. Practical Magic there. Heroes. I've got the Blu-ray box set of Heroes. There's the House Bunny again. I feel like it's showing me a lot of the same stuff. So let's search for Blu-rays. And then we'll search for 4K, and then we'll go into my favorited list, and then we'll purchase something from there today. I think Iron Man the complete series on Blu-ray. I'm pretty sure this is a bootleg. And I said this last time, but I didn't think that you were allowed to list bootleg items on Vinted. Let me have a look. Iron Man the animated series, 1994, seasons 1 and 2, Blu-ray 2-disc set, Region 0. Will play on UK players. Any questions, please ask. If you're trying to find something special, let me know. That says bootleg. Yeah, look at the cover. I mean it's good. It looks. This isn't available on physical media, so I totally understand buying one until there is an actual version out there. But not quite for me, I don't think. Not for $24.99 for a bootleg anyway. Sucker Punch, one of my favourite movies. And you may laugh at me for that, but I really love this movie. I love sort of dark, muted colours with action and like all of these people kicking ass in this movie. It's a really good movie, I think. It is quite long. It is a Zack Snyder movie, especially the extended cut, 3.5 hours probably. I really want a 4K of this movie. Please, if you're listening, Warner Brothers. I think, is it Warner Brothers? I could be wrong. I probably just... Yeah, Warner Brothers, yeah. Warner Brothers, please release a 4K for that movie. I would love a 4K of that movie. Pretty Woman there. I filmed a movie with with Julia Roberts and Andrew Garfield, and she's a lovely lady. So love seeing Julia Roberts every time I see her picture. It just reminds me of that time I was on set with her and Andrew Garfield, which is really, really cool. There's the new Dogma 4K, or is that the Blu-ray? Yeah, that's the Blu-ray of it. There's the Blu-ray Dogma. Iron Claw, I've not seen that movie. Harry Potter there, that's the complete collection for £15. Pretty sure I've seen that box set cheaper somewhere. I think it was even cheaper in CEX, it was like £10 or something like that. There's some Disney Steelbooks, Inside Out 2 and Moana 2. Oh, is that damage? Look at that. This is why I don't really get steelbooks. The only steelbooks I have in my collection, they're down in the corner, that's why I pointed over there, is Wicked Part 1 and 2. Wicked is my favourite musical, the stage musical as well as the movie, and I bought Wicked on steelbook because I hated the Amore artwork. It's a curse. Physical media collectors, you'll feel the same, I'm sure. But yeah, so I got Wicked Part 1 and 2 on steelbook, but the first one came dented, which is why I don't get steelbooks. I like my collection to be as intact as possible, and the first one came dented, but that's why I don't get steelbooks. And that Inside Out 2 one was too dented for my liking. The Last Showgirl, I've not seen that. I've heard good things about that. Some Wii games there. I do have a Nintendo Wii. A Spit in Your Grave trilogy there. Not seen any of those movies. There is the House Bunny for £1. I'm going to buy this today. Do I buy it now? I mean, it's got like a sticker mark, but that can come off. I can swap the case for that. Let's buy it now. Let's just buy it now. Let's do it. It's on my watch list. No, I am going to blur out the paying process because it's got my address on there. But yes, I'm going to pay for that now. Woohoo! Purchased. So yeah, we've got our first purchase of the day. House Bunny. I've been watching that for a while. I do love the movie. I've always wanted it on Blu-ray, and for £1, I don't think I can complain. Again, add £3-ish for postage, but yeah, I just paid £1 for House Bunny there. Have we got anything else? I think I said in the beginning of the video, but I've got some credit on my Vinted account because I sold some things. So all of this stuff is technically free for me today. Urban Legend, I am going to watch that a little bit longer. But yeah, what else do we have? Blade, I kind of want to get the trilogy. Faculty, I've not seen this movie. I've heard some good things. I love a slasher movie. Apparently it's a slasher movie. I could be wrong, but again, I haven't seen it. So let me know if you think it's any good. But yeah, I'm watching that movie, but again, ideally I don't want to be paying £6 for it. But if that's the price for it, then of course, £6 sounds like a good deal anyway. Big Mama's House 2. I don't really see this Blu-ray around a lot. £2 for this one. Not really something I would personally have in my collection, but £2 I think is quite a good deal there. I thought this Empire of the Sun, I thought that was James and the Giant Peach. $4.99 for Empire of the Sun. Barbie there for £5 with a slipcover. The Bling Ring, I've not seen that movie. The Red Shoes again. Vampire Diaries seasons 1 to 5 for £6. See, was it 1 to 5? 1, 2, yeah, 1 to 5. I think that's quite good. £6 for 5 seasons. Devil Wears Prada. So the sequel is coming out. I've not seen this movie. It is on Disney Plus, so maybe I'll put that on tonight. But yeah, I've not seen that movie, but I do want to watch the first one before I see the sequel, which is coming out next month, I think. Borderlands. Did any of you see Borderlands? I think it started off pretty good, and then to me it just went downhill so fast. I've not played any of the games. I didn't have any prior knowledge to any of the characters, but towards the end I was like, what is going on? What is this? And it just, to me, it was just so... Once I start a movie, I have to finish it, and that movie to me was just insane. I did not like it. I would not recommend. And I'm quite easy to please, I think. Like, some of my favourite movies are some of... Like I said, Sucker Punch is one of my favourite movies. That might not be your favourite movie, but I feel like I'm quite easy to please when it comes to movies, and that Borderlands did nothing for me. What have we got here? Charlie's Angels. Love a bit of Charlie's Angels. Aristocats. That's a nice steelbook of Resident Evil, the final chapter. I do like those movies. Again, I'm easy to please. But yeah, there's the Resident Evil one there for £30 for the Steelbook. Okay. Okie dokie. A bit too much for me. I already have the box set somewhere. Pink, The Truth About Love tour. I really love that album, The Truth About Love album. I feel like some of Pink's albums have aged better than that one, but yeah, £6 for that. La La Land, great movie there. St. Trinian's. I loved St. Trinian's, the first one. I just think the second one was a little bit boring. And I'm like, what? How can you get this wrong? And some of you may be thinking, Ryan, you do better. But okay, give me the opportunity and I will. We've got a Blu-ray bundle here. The Other Woman, The Proposal, Bridesmaids, Girls Trip, A Dog's Purpose, and My Sister's Keeper for £3. That's pretty good. I'm going to watch that. I don't have any of those in my collection. I've seen The Other Woman, The Proposal, and Bridesmaids. I've not seen the other three. But for £3, hey, Wrong Turn 4 for £2.50. Ooh. I do remember having all six, I think there's six Wrong Turn movies. I do remember having the box set of them on DVD. And I watched the first one. I loved the first one. The second one I thought was pretty good too. But 3, 4, 5, and 6 I thought were just really, really bad. But I'm going to watch this anyway for £2.50. If they said, would you buy this for £1? Yes, I will. I've not watched it in a long time, so it might hold up now. Who knows? It might have aged better than I remember it. What else have we got here? I've not seen the Matilda musical movie. Obviously, I've seen the original movie, but I've not seen that new one there. Psycho Gorman, I've never seen that. Got a Blu-ray 3D Beauty and the Beast there for £4. Hocus Pocus. Clueless there for £10. I've not seen Clueless either. That's a different faculty to the one different artwork anyway, to the one that we saw previously. But £10 that one. Again, more expensive than the previous one. Green Hornet, we saw that in my Blu-ray hunt last time. That is £3, but on, I think in CEX it's like £1.50 if you wanted to buy it cheaper. Shrek there, full movie collection, £18. Oof, not for me. Bring It On Blu-ray, £12. I've got all 7 Blu-rays, which again I did a ranking video if you want to go and watch that a couple of videos ago. We'll do a couple more swipes, then we'll look at 4K. Bodyguard there, £4.50. Candyman, I believe that's the original one. Step Up 5. So this Step Up 5 Blu-ray, £5. I got all 5 movies on Blu-ray for £2 on Vinted. Yeah. What a bargain. I've not watched them all yet, but still £2 for all 5 movies. Especially when the 5th one there was £5 on its own. And again, add about £3 for postage. Julia Roberts, My Best Friend's Wedding. She was such a lovely lady. And I don't mean to name drop or anything, but she was so, so lovely. Dracula Untold. I love a vampire movie. I read something that... is it Luke Evans? Is that who plays Dracula? He did a T-shirt saying Dracula Untold 2 or something. I'm like, was that you announcing a sequel? Like, I wasn't aware that this movie did very good, but hey, I'll buy it for £1. So yeah, just watching that one there. American Pie there. Is that just 1 and 2? 1, 2, and 3. So the trilogy for £4. That's quite good. I will watch that. We'll see how that goes. Twilight Saga for £5. I got all of them for £2, but the last one, I keep saying this every time I bring it up, but but yeah, the last one, Breaking Dawn Part 2, only came with a DVD, so it was the wrong disc, unfortunately. High School Musical 2 there, I've already got those on Blu-ray. Cool, let's look for 4K. I previously have gotten bargains for 4Ks on here. I think I got The Greatest Showman 4K for £2 on here previously. What is going to come up here? Daniel Craig Collection, £38.50. I feel like that's more than I would personally like to pay. Especially as the box has got some damage there. So not quite for me. Friday the 13th Part 3. That's the 3D one. Is that the 3D one? On 4K? Yeah. Fresh cut 3D Terror. I'm not really a fan of the Friday the 13th movies. Blu-ray bundle, 22 Blu-rays for £20. What Blu-rays have we got here then? There's a HD DVD there that almost makes the collection worthless, in my opinion. I don't know, like, who bought HD DVDs or if anyone has a collection. I think they're obviously like sought after now because they're sort of out of print and you can buy like the whole collection, but not quite for me. In terms of the DVD, the Blu-rays here, Sucker Punch, I like that one. Yes, some okay ones there, but I wouldn't pay £20 for that bundle personally. There's the Film Vault Jaws 4K Steelbook. Really cool artwork on that release. It's still in the plastic packaging, but $49.99 for that one. Not quite for me, but there are 15 people watching it, so there are some buyers out there for that one. Fantastic Beasts, I've not seen any of those movies. Wonder Woman 4K, I got that on Vinted, I think. I want to say for a £5. It's only £1 more there. Birds of Prey, £7. Reign of the Supermen. I've recently just released my DC Animated Universe look through at my physical media collection, and that is one of those there. Interstellar. Not many things catching my eye today. Dracula on 4K, I would like that with a slipcover. I did recently pick up the Blu-ray though, so I'll watch it first on Blu-ray and see if I want to upgrade there. But let's look through my watch list, my favoured items, and see if there's anything on here that we're going to be picking up today. But on the top there, you can see most of the ones that I favoured today, and then just a few things that I've been watching. So Kinky Boots, I recently saw the musical in London, loved the show, thought it was a really, really good show. If you're close to London, or if you can get to London to see the show, would recommend. But yeah, I've not seen the movie, so I'm watching two different artworks there for that. But £1 for that DVD, so maybe that's something I'll pick up today. Again, Casper, I'm going, the Buffy Willow Funko Pop sold, but that's okay. Never mind. Yeah, the Urban Legend one there. Camp, this. It says if you like High School Musical, you'll love Camp. And I'm like, okay, sure. And I would prefer this on Blu-ray, but on DVD for £2. I've not seen it before, so why not? Ed, Edd and Eddy, the complete series for £20. I think I'm a little bit confused. I don't know if these are bootlegs or not, because they say Region 1. I recently picked up, I don't know if you can see over here. It might be over this side, actually. Anyway, somewhere on this shelf, I bought the Powerpuff Girls complete series, so it's like a box set like this Ed, Edd and Eddy one, and Dexter's Laboratory. I can't say that word. I recently bought those on eBay. They were like £12 each. And it did say, will work on UK players. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll buy it. And it seems legit. It was in like plastic cellophane. I can't talk today. Cellophane and everything. Put it in my DVD player and it worked. But it does say Region 1 on the back, like this one does. Like, if I zoom in, that says Region 1. But it works in UK players. So is it a bootleg? Like, what's going on there? It was an official release. They had all the artwork and leaflets and stuff. I just got a bit confused. I don't know if you can unlock regions on discs. I'm not that clever. But I thought I'd watch that one anyway. This Blu-ray bundle for £3. I was going to get this. Mostly because I wanted the Cat in the Hat on Blu-ray. I don't see that very often. But it's sold. That's a shame. Let me unfavourite that one. Never mind. £2 there for a Lego Batman 4K. What a bargain. Again, some few sticker marks on that one, but read the title, Ryan. It says no 4K disc. I'm unfavouriting that one now. Again, Blu-ray is my physical media of choice, but if I'm buying a 4K case and it's meant to have the 4K in it, but it's missing, I don't want it. What else have we got? Sky High there for £1. In the Heights is sold. Let me unfavourite that one. Black Christmas, I've been watching this one for a while. £10.50 or £10, sorry. £10 is a little bit more than I'd like to pay, but a really cool release there with a poster as well. The Penguin, I really want to get this on 4K. Mostly because all my other DC stuff is in 4K. But yeah, £14. I did see this for £12 in the CEX that I've got close to where I live. £12 in there, so if it's still there the next time I go, I might pick that up there, and I might just sacrifice the Blu-ray for the 4K. What else do we have? Again, Animaniacs, £25. 25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 £25 I really like animated seasons. I recently got the Tom and Jerry season, so yeah, watching that one, £25 there. Another Ed and Eddie for £24. Only Fools and Horses. Some dance movies, so that Turn It Up DVD for £1. Again, it's not on Blu-ray, so I was like, hey, why not? Footballer's Wife. Does anyone remember this TV show? It aired on ITV. If you've got ITV channel over here in the UK, it aired over there, and my parents would put it on. I was definitely too young to watch it, way too young to watch it, but I loved it, and I really want to get this box set. I saw a box set for £2. This box set, when I opened Vinted, was for £2, and I had it in my basket. I was paying for it, and then it said item not available. So somebody snapped it up before I did, unfortunately. Never mind. Bad Girls as well. Trick or Treat. I've not seen this movie. I've heard really good things, and I know that the 4K is out, which I think from Arrow. Yeah, if it's any good, let me know. I love a horror slasher, horror Halloween theme, so let me know if that's any good. Not really anything else I want to buy at the moment, just because of pricing, really. I mean, I can turn around and offer £1 for some things, I guess, but I don't want to undercut too many people. Again, a lot of this stuff I just favourite because I'm like, oh, it's a good price, and then I just forget that I've favorited it. But yeah, nothing really catching my eye, and then we're getting more towards the end of my favourites there. Let me go back to the top. Anything else just yet? Do you know what? I think I'm going to leave it there for today for vintage shopping. But we do have a couple of parcels to open, so let's get into that. Okay, so let's open these two packages. I'm not sure which one is which, but I think I do know what these are. They are sealed, although one of them is a bit open there. I'm going to try and hide my address, but it is a movie and its sequel, so if we open one and it's a sequel, we're going to open the first one first. But yeah, let's get into this. I believe I bought these off of eBay, and we will see, is this the first one or the second? This is the first one, great. And yeah, but I bought these off of eBay for a really good price, I think, anyway. And they're brand new and they're region free. So we have, let me get rid of that, Stuart Little on Blu-ray. I've not seen this on Blu-ray anywhere, and I saw them on eBay for £10. It does say it includes both original and local languages down there on the bottom. Yeah, it's from Denmark. So yeah, there is number one. Let me open the plastic here. It's got a tab if I can open that. Wonderful. We love it when it works and it just slides out there. I love the feel of a Blu-ray when you first open it. So soft. Love it. Love it. But yeah, got some artwork on the disc, which is great, and some inside artwork on the sleeve as well. But yeah, so we've got the disc here. Some nice artwork, and as you can see, region A, B, and C there. And then we've got some artwork on the inside cover. Let me get that out so that you can see that. It's not reversible, so I wouldn't technically have this as the DVD or Blu-ray cover. But yeah, some nice artwork there. I haven't seen this movie since I had the VHS, so a long time ago, as a kid. But I recently saw a clip of it on YouTube, I think. There's a boat scene where he's driving a little boat. But yeah, really like the side artwork there as well. It's got Stuart on the side. Can you see that? Is it too blurry? There we go. Really cool spine on that one. But yeah, that's Stuart Little on Blu-ray. Again, I think it was £10 from eBay there. It did take a couple of weeks to come because I think it came from Rarewaves. Yeah, there we go. Rarewaves. Price £9.6p. £9.6p for Stuart Little. And then we have Stuart Little 2. And oh, the spine's a bit different. That's annoying. But that's okay. That's okay. It includes both languages, both original and local languages again. But yeah, let's open this one, see if it's much different in terms of inside artwork, etc. Again, love the smooth feel of a new Blu-ray. But we have the front cover here. We've got the back cover here. Got some special features on there, which is nice to see, and the spine, which doesn't have Just the outline of Stuart. It's got a little picture at the top, which is a little bit annoying, but that's okay. And we do have inside artwork though, so we've got artwork on the disc. There, again, region A, B and C, and then we have a really nice picture there of Stuart. I really like these movies. I remember liking these movies a lot. I know that the third one was animated because they did a Stuart Little animated series, and that's not on Blu-ray, so I won't be getting that one. But in terms of the collection, they're a little bit different in terms of the spines, which again, it would be nice just to have Stuart on the spine of the second one. But hey, for how much was this one? Have I got the slip for the sequel? This one was also £9.6p. So yeah, £9.6p per film. If you want to get these, they're from Rare Waves. I think it's called Rare Waves on eBay. So yeah, they had a little sale on. So I thought, I haven't seen these in a while, so I want to add these to my collection. And that is it. That's all I've got for you today. There are a few more parcels in the post. Again, House Bunny should be coming soon, so I will unbox that for you when it arrives. Yeah, did you pick anything up today? Like I said, I'm going to be doing a kind of a Vinted physical media hunt, and then the next week I'll do an in-person physical media hunt in CEX, HMV and things like that, and we'll keep alternating between the weeks, just because the stock on the shelves where I am doesn't get rotated a lot, and I feel like it's going to get a little bit boring. If you think that you would like to see the boring shelves, then let me know and we'll just go out and do physical media hunts. But I kind of like sitting here scrolling through Vinted and shopping with you all anyway. But yeah, don't forget to give this video a like, please. It really helps get the video seen. It really helps the channel grow. My last physical media hunt in person, I jumped 25 subscribers, and that might not seem like a lot, but for somebody who's just starting out, I think it really shocked me how many people enjoyed that video and my previous physical media hunt. So thank you so much if you're joining me on this journey. I really, really appreciate it. I see your comments, I see your likes, I see your subscribing. Is that even English? I don't even know. But yeah, I really, really appreciate it. All that's left to say is thank you so much for watching. There are more videos to come, and I will see you on the next one.